What's good, y'all? It's your boy Matt, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Let go of the limiting beliefs, baby. Let go of those limiting beliefs that's holding you back from building the best physique that you can, from unlocking the, the infinite amount of confidence that you can develop, that's preventing you from being able to go out to speak to people. Let go of those limiting beliefs in your mind, right? Like I told you before, a lot of your limiting beliefs stem from how you were conditioned growing up, right? A lot of you have parents that have limiting beliefs, right? They talk about it on a habitual basis, and then those become your normal thought patterns. That becomes your normal conditioning. So what do you have to do? The first thing you have to do is shift your paradigm. Your paradigm is your collection of habits, right? Most of your habits that you developed growing up were from your parents, were from your family members. That's how you were conditioned because that's the environment you grew up in. But you have to shift that. You have to start changing your habits. If you have bad financial habits, it's probably because your parents or somebody in your family that you grew up with or that raised you had bad financial habits. So what do you have to do? You have to, like I said, change your habits. Start learning and reconditioning your mind to develop those different habits, right? You can go on YouTube and learn from other successful people. You can read certain books that will help you to recondition your mind. You can listen to certain affirmations that will help to recondition your mind to think different thoughts so you can take new actions, right? But you have to definitely shift your paradigm, bro. That paradigm shift is going to be key, right? I grew up in a household where all we did was eat junk food, Chinese food, Wendy's, McDonald's, all this stuff. But remember, at the time, that was the most affordable thing, bro. Chicken wings and French fries was $4.75. That shit $8 now. You know what I'm saying? They going crazy. But you know what I'm saying? I grew up in that type of household, but those were my habits. That was my conditioning. I thought it was normal. But in all reality, as I continued to get older, and I started taking responsibility for my own health, I started realizing, okay, cool. I'm not going to live a long life if I'm eating like this every day for the next 30, 40 years. The next 30, 40 years, if I keep eating like this, I'm going to develop health issues, right? So I said, nah, you know what? Fuck that. Scrap that. I'm going to develop my own health habits. I'm going to change my habits because there was a point in time where I had severe acne on my face. And a part of that, now that I realize it, now that I'm older, it was because of my eating habits, right? Because of the habits I developed from my family. And I'm not blaming them, right? But I'm a grown man now, so I have to take responsibility for my health. If I wasn't in perfect health right now, I can't blame them. I'm a grown man. I have to go out there and like, nah, fuck that. They eat unhealthy, right? Not everybody. I'm not putting everybody in that category. I'm just giving you an example. But now I have to eat healthy. They don't eat healthy. That doesn't mean I have to eat unhealthy for the rest of my life. No. I understand we live in a different day and age where a lot of the food is processed. A lot of the food is BS. It's fake. It's GMO. So I'm going to make sure I'm out there, learning and educating myself so I could, take the right supplementation, so I can have the proper nutrition, all that shit. Because that's important to me, especially if I'm working out and I'm training. I got to make sure I'm locking down my diet. I got to make sure I'm being strict with what's going in my body. I got to make sure that certain ingredients ain't BS or I'm not consuming it. That's the type of mindset you got to develop. You know what I mean? So just make sure that you're going out there and letting go of those limiting beliefs. Those limiting beliefs stem from your family members, right? But it comes a point in time, you got to start thinking your own thoughts. You got to start reconditioning your mind. And there's so many different ways, like I said, from listening to certain affirmations before you go to bed, as soon as you wake up, right? Listening to those wealth affirmations so you can recondition your mind to attract more wealth into your life and so you can develop better financial habits. I am not a financial, expert. I'm still learning and, working on my finances as well. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to give you financial advice in any way, shape, or form, not until I master that shit. That's why I don't make videos on finances yet, because I still haven't mastered my shit. I'm still learning. I'm still not where I want to be financially, right, to the physical, but I'm still working on my shit, right? But in terms of health and wellness, in terms of getting in shape, in terms of confidence, in terms of mindset, I can give you advice on that. You know what I'm saying? I can guide you in the right direction on that because I was the exact opposite of who I am now. I ain't have confidence. I couldn't speak in front of a camera. I couldn't speak to people. I wasn't charismatic. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to talk to people. I didn't have clear skin. I didn't love me. I did not like myself at one point. You know what I mean? But just know, I need you to understand, like I said, let go of those limiting beliefs. Those limiting beliefs will hold you back from developing the best physique, from, elevating your finances, from elevating your confidence, from elevating your mental, from elevating your spiritual. Those limiting beliefs will hold you back from becoming a better version of you, no matter what it is that you want to do. I don't care if you want to be a millionaire. I don't care if you want to be this. I don't care what you want to do. I don't care if you want to lose this amount of pounds or gain this amount of muscle, whatever it is, right? Any goal that you have, if you have limiting beliefs, those things will hold you back from attaining those things. Because what is it? A limiting belief, right? You have to have limitless beliefs. Limitless. Your vision has to be limitless. Your goals have to be limitless. Limitless visions. My vision is limitless. That's why I have it on my hoodie. That's why my brand is named that. That's the message from my brand. Your vision got to be fucking limitless. And you have to have limitless beliefs, not limited, right? The limited beliefs that you accept from other people and based on conditioning will hold you back and will keep you in the same place forever. It will make you just like everybody else that you don't want to become. And that's not to bash anybody else. That's not to bash family members. That's not to bash, your siblings. That's not to bash, your the people that you grew up with. It's not about that. It's not about bashing them. It's about realizing I don't want to become this. I don't want these habits. And I don't want their limiting beliefs. So I got to develop my own limitless beliefs so I could change my reality. I don't want to live the reality they live in because they have limiting beliefs based on how much money they can earn and based on, the type of health that they have. I don't want that shit. I don't want their lifestyle. I don't want to look like them. I don't want to be like them. And it's not that they're living a bad life. It's just, I want more for myself. I don't want to be 30, 40 years old, eating unhealthy and being out of shape. No, I want to be in the best shape of my life, right? And I take pride in that health and wellness shit because without your health, bro, you ain't gonna live a long life. Without your health, you can't live to, enjoy that millions of dollars that you want to make. You prioritize money over your own health. That's bullshit. You got to prioritize your health first over money, right? Obviously, yes, you need money to invest into your health and shit like that, obviously. But at the same time, without your health, without taking care of your temple, you won't live long enough. You won't live long enough to enjoy the wealth that you created for your family and for yourself, right? Obviously, put God first, but take care of your health. Right? A lot of you have limiting beliefs when it comes to your health and your wellness. And that's why you're 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, you're overweight, you're not where you want to be physically, you have no energy. You know what I'm saying? For my men out there, my older men, you can't get your shit up because of the food that you consume. But it's a lot of foods that you used to eat growing up when you were a kid that I had this conversation with my pops the other day. I was like, yo, it's a lot of foods that you and mom used to eat growing up that a lot of those foods now are processed. They're not the same. It ain't as organic as it was in the 60s and the 50s, bro. Now, those same foods that y'all used to eat that was healthy at one point, right, ain't healthy no more because they got 20, 30, added ingredients in that shit. So you got to pay attention to what you're consuming. You got to pay attention to what you're mentally consuming. I told you, mental diet, right? Pay attention to what you're mentally consuming, but also pay attention to what you're letting out your mind. Like you have to flush and detox your mind from bullshit. You have to detox your mind from limiting beliefs. If you have limiting beliefs in terms of your health, you're never going to get to you want to be physically. You're never going to get in the best shape possible. If you have limiting beliefs in terms of money and how much money you can earn and how much wealth that you can create for your family, you're never going to get to where you want to be financially. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to your confidence as well. If you have limiting beliefs on how confident you should be, right? And being able to talk to people, right? And being charismatic and having that aura, having that energy to when you walk in a room, people turn heads, people feel your presence. You're never going to be able to do shit like that, right? You're never going to be able to be that guy, that woman, because you have limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs will prevent you from becoming successful in whatever it is that you want to do. It could be physical, it could be financial, it could be spiritual, it could be anything. Any single thing. If you have limiting beliefs in that area, you will never ever truly become successful in that area of your life. Like I said, I don't know about finances. I'm not the best person to go to for finances. So I'm not going to give you financial advice. But when it comes to that health and wellness shit, I'm telling you this now. If you don't let go of those limiting beliefs and replace it with limitless beliefs, you're never going to get to where you want to be. I'm telling you this now. And that goes for every single thing in your life. And anybody who is successful, anybody who, has created massive levels of wealth and abundance, they can tell you that. I've learned this from people who are successful. I read the books, right? And I'm still learning. I'm still educating myself. I don't know shit. I'm still fucking learning. I learned this from my mentor. My mentor makes well over, $10 million a year. He's successful. You know what I'm saying? He has a beautiful family. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this thing. He's fucking locked in. He's impacting and changing people's lives. And I look up to that. But he doesn't have limited beliefs. He doesn't have limiting beliefs. Because if he did, he wouldn't have been able to create the wealth and success that he has now. He had to replace, and he told me this too in one of his podcasts, and he told me this in our one-on-one. He said, you have to replace your limiting beliefs with limitless beliefs. I was like, I fuck with that. I like that. I love that shit. And when he said that, it kind of stuck a nerve. I'm like, damn, my brand is limitless visions, baby. My brand is limitless visions. So I gotta have the limitless mindset. I gotta have the limitless confidence. I gotta have the limitless God body. Everything got to be limitless. Everything got to be limitless, my nigga. Limitless. No limitations, baby. Come on. You got to have that limitless mindset, that limitless confidence, that limitless God body, that limitless aura. You know, that limitless focus, that limitless faith. Everything got to be limitless. No limiting beliefs. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Replace those limiting beliefs with limitless beliefs. And it'll transform your life. Shift your paradigm. Change your collection of habits, bro. Change your habits, right? Like I said, just because your parents have limiting beliefs, right? Look at their lifestyle, right? They did the best that they could, but do you want to live like them for the next 20, 30, 40 years? It's no disrespect to them. Do you want to live like that? Because times is changing, bro. So it's the way they used to live and the way you grew up, bro, it's a different day and age, bro. You can't just work a minimum wage job, a regular job, and live a perfectly good life without struggle. It's not happening. It's not happening. You can't just make $50,000, $60,000 a year, especially if you live in New York, and live comfortably. You can't. You can't. And that's not me having a limiting belief. That's being real. You got to have different streams of income to live in fucking New York, bro. To live comfortably. You got to lock down that. You got to lock, bro, a fucking studio is $3,100, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you really want to, like even in New York, bro, like I told you, I still live with my parents. I'm 22 years young. I'm about to move out by the end of this year. I'm about to move to Jersey City. Your boy. Making it happen. Right? But if I continue to have the limiting beliefs that everybody else in my family has, and I don't want to live their lifestyle, and I don't want to become like them, I want to be better because that's what I was created to do. That's not saying that they're bad people. That's not saying that they are not successful in their own realm. I'm just saying, if I want a bigger and better reality for my life, because that's what I was created to do, to elevate and transform my bloodline, then why would I adopt their limiting beliefs and expect to live a bigger and better reality if I'm thinking if I'm thinking like them and have their habits? No. You have to develop the habits and the mindset of somebody who is successful, somebody who is doing what you want to do in order to become like that. That's why anything you hear me say, anybody who watches Jeff Logan, right? Shout out to Jeff Logan, my mentor. If you hear some of the stuff he says, you might hear me say it too, because I learned it from him, right? You might hear certain things that I say that you might hear in books that you've read, because I read those books too, right? So, but I'm adopting his mindset. I'm adopting his thought pattern. I'm adopting his habits. I'm learning from him because he's where I want to be. He's the type of person I want to be. He's the type of man I want to become. So I look up to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't idolize this man. I just look to him like, okay, cool. That's the type of man I want to become. Masculine black man, taking care of his family, impacting people. You know what I'm saying? Clear skin, in shape, eating healthy. You know what I'm saying? You know, abundant in wealth, health, and prosperity, making it happen. You know what I'm saying? But he has limitless beliefs, right? You can't learn how to become successful from someone who's somebody who's not successful. You can't learn how to get in shape from someone who's not in fucking shape, right? You only can learn from someone, you know, on how to do certain things if they're experiencing that. That's why I teach you confidence. That's why I teach you faith. That's why I teach you mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's why I teach you how to get in shape. I teach you how to eat healthy. I teach you how to develop confidence. 'Cause I used to struggle with these things, and now I'm prospering in these things. I'm you know, more abundant in life when it comes to these certain areas of my life. And I'm grateful. This is just the fucking beginning. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Let's fucking get it. Making it happen, bro. It's 2025. You know what I'm saying? By September 1st, got 100K subs. I already got that shit. I told you. But listen, man, let go of those limiting beliefs. Replace them with limitless beliefs. Go out there and make it happen, bro. Like I said, you have to shift your paradigm. You got to change your habits. You got to change your mindset, and you got to let go of those, you know, that mindset that you adopted from, you know, your parents. You got to let go of the mindset you adopted from your family members, because if they're not where you want to be, you cannot adopt their habits. You cannot adopt their mindset. You can't think like them, because you're going to become them, and you're going to live the lifestyle that they live. And if that's not the lifestyle that you want, and you want more out of life, you better start learning from people who are doing better than you in life. You better start reading those books from those successful people who are doing better than you in life. You better start studying. You better get you a mentor. You better start educating yourself and doing these things and taking these steps so you can become great. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not going to come on here and act like I'm perfect. I don't got everything figured out. I don't. I'm still figuring my shit out as a man. I go through my own struggles that I don't talk about on camera. I deal with my own shit, and I know a lot of you deal with your own shit. I'm not coming on here to act like some fucking guru. I'm not a guru. I'm not perfect. I deal with my own shit. And I'm dealing with my own shit right now. I just don't talk about it because I'm figuring my shit out. God is working on me right now. And I'm gonna take y'all on the fucking journey. And when I'm making it happen and I'm showing you the progress and showing you that it's possible, you're gonna use that as inspiration to get your momentum going so you can make it happen for you too. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Like, share, and subscribe. Daily fucking uploads. Limitless mindset. Limitless confidence. Limitless beliefs. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. Like, share, and subscribe, baby. Let's fucking go, nigga.